In this video I'll be showing you how to make homemade wine with some store-bought juices and also some dried cranberries. In this step I'll be sterilizing all my equipment and utensils. I like to use the Be Bright cleanser. I use about 1 teaspoon, pour it into a jug or a plastic container with about half filled with warm water. Shake it real good so it dissolves all the particles. Once you have all this dissolved, you could go ahead and pour it into your stainless steel pot and also into your primary fermenter. Your utensils that will be touching the fruit should be also washed in the same cleanser. Once you have all your utensils and pots washed, we'll go ahead and start simmering the cranberry fruits. Bring about 1 gallon of water to a boil, and then pour in your cranberries into it. Once your mixture has been boiling for about 20 minutes, I will go ahead and put everything in the primary container. I'll be using Ocean Spray 100% juice cranberry and also 1 gallon of grape from Ocean Spray also. It's 100% juice. It will turn the color a little bit more like a wine instead of that light pink blush, so it'll make the color a little bit more interesting. For this recipe I'll be adding about 8 pounds of sugar. I'll put it right into the mixture so it dissolves quicker. Before I put my fruit into my primary bucket, I like to rinse out the fruit bag It's a straining bag that I use. It's so you remove all the heavier particles that will not be consumed by the sugar. I'm going to go ahead and tie up my straining bag around the bucket before I start pouring in my fruit. All the juice out of the fruit. All the juice will be left behind. I will be using this in my primary fermentation anyway, but I need to check the specific gravity of this juice before I go ahead and add more sugar or more water to dilute it. Pouring all your store-bought juice. At this point, I'd like to know the specific gravity of this mixture. So I'm going to use my hydrometer. The measurement reads 1.20, which is a pretty sweet wine. Reduce it some. I'll be using some water to reduce it, and I will start up my yeast now. I put about 200 milliliters of water, and it's got to be at about 105 degrees. So I went ahead and measured the water, hot water, and I'm going to put my yeast in there. I like to put a little bit of sugar into it so it will have something to start up with. Once you put your sugar in there, cut your packet of yeast open and just sprinkle it, and according to the instructions, just leave it there for about 15 minutes. After about 3 minutes, it's starting to react, but I still gotta wait another 12-13 minutes. This is after about 5 minutes. This is about after 10 minutes. Minutes. This is about 14 minutes already. It's been about 15 minutes already. Now it's time to go ahead and mix it, and I usually like to wait a couple more minutes after I do this before I pour it into the primary. It has been already about 17 minutes since I pitched this yeast. I give it one more stir briefly and then pour it right into the bucket. Notice the color. Looks like a very nice color. At this point, we'll give it a good stir for about a minute, and we'll close it up and wait till tomorrow. We'll see how the foaming starts. We gotta give it at least 24 hours before the yeast gets very happy in the primary, and then it'll start foaming. It will stay in here for about, I would say, 5 days. If the room temperature stays constant at about 65 to 70, it shouldn't have no problem starting up. I will put the airlock on here for today. Close it all up. Put my airlock. And I know that it's closed because of the bubbles in the airlock. You could see right there.